Thưa quý vị và các bạn, đây là sự kiện One 171 của One Championship, sự kiện cuối cùng trong sự nghiệp võ thuật lừng lẫy của Martin Nguyễn trước khi bước vào thượng đài với Shamil Gasanov, võ sĩ trẻ hơn anh tới 8 tuổi. Martin Nguyễn không có được phong độ tốt nhất và đã trải qua hơn 1 năm không thi đấu. Martin Nguyễn sinh ra tại Australia, cha mẹ anh đều là người Việt Nam và có thể nói, võ sĩ sinh năm 1989 này là một trong những võ sĩ MMA gốc Việt thành công nhất, khi có thời điểm anh sở hữu tới 2 đai vô địch thế giới ở 2 hạng cân khác nhau của One Championship. Nhưng ở đấu trường khốc liệt như One FC, khó ai có thể duy trì được phong độ mãi mãi, và sau trận thua Gasanov, Martin Nguyễn đã bỏ lại đôi găng này, chính thức giã từ sự nghiệp thi đấu lừng lẫy của mình. Khoảnh khắc này có lẽ sẽ khiến nhiều người yêu võ thuật Việt Nam tiếc nuối. Và bây giờ, kênh Võ Việt mời quý vị và các bạn xem lại toàn bộ diễn biến trận đấu giữa Martin Nguyễn và Shamil Gasanov, trận đấu cuối cùng của tài năng võ thuật gốc Việt.
First, fighting out of the blue corner, he is the former 2-Division 1 MMA World Champion and the number 5 featherweight MMA contender, training out of Cobra Kai Academy, representing Vietnam and Australia, Martin, the Situation And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is the number 4 featherweight MMA contender, training out of Paris Vet Fight Team and Tiger Muay Thai, holding an MMA record of 16 wins and 1 loss. Representing Russia, Shamil the Cobra Gasanov.
Right, center please. You both understand the rules. Let's keep this clean, keep it active. Obey my instructions at all time. Touch glove, back to your corners.
Referee in charge, Mohammed Sulaiman. Featherweight mixed martial arts action, 2 top 5 ranked contenders squaring off here. Martin Nguyễn, a former 2-Division world champion, taking on that man, Shamil Gasanov, who has sights on becoming a world champion. Number 4 Gasanov against number 5 ranked contender Nguyen. We are underway with round 1. One championship every fight on this card represents the highest levels in the world, and both of these men are at the highest level on the planet here, Mitch. As both men looking to apply and get on the inside. You're seeing that Nguyen staying on the outside at the moment. There's a kick there by Gasanov.
Gasanov applying that pressure, trying to close that distance, just biding his time. Nice leg kick landed by Nguyen. Gasanov closing the distance. There it is. First attempt at a takedown. Scoops out the hips, sits Nguyen down. Looking to triangle. Yeah, it was, Ray. He's trying to pass those legs. He's trying to triangle the legs, I do believe. He's trying to collect that leg with his left side. Nguyen's doing a good job of keeping his legs away from that. He's using the wall well to try to work his way back up.
Shamil Gasanov, 11 first-round finishes to his credit, so you know he likes to go in there. He doesn't even like to enjoy a cup of coffee inside the circle, Mitch.
Yeah, no caffeine necessary. We've got Gasanov in there. He's trying to suck the hips away from the fence, so Nguyen's not able to do this. Doing a good job of getting back up to his feet. That underhook on the right side enabled him to do that. Good work from Nguyen.
Nguyen has been in there against the world's best time and time again. He has seen every style imaginable. This is not foreign territory for the former 2-Division world champion.
Yeah, Gasanov is busted up. They're right above our area right here, and he's got some blood on his forehead.
There's a cut above on the forehead of Shamil Gasanov. He's relentless in the takedown.
That's what Nguyen said he wanted to do. He wanted to punish him every chance he could. Really make him hurt to try to do this. Make him pay for trying to get close to him.
Well, at least in the first 2 minutes plus, Mitch, Nguyen has promised and delivered that there will be blood, and he's busted up Shamil Gasanov.
Yeah, it was a beautiful uppercut on the entry. Timed it so well, and those uppercuts, knees up the middle, are going to be great deterrents for Gasanov to really try to close that distance and drop his head down like that. Now Nguyen needs to go to work with those elbows. First thing he needs to do is make sure that he can get that underhook, peel those hands up, and start to drop those little elbows. Bust up Gasanov at every opportunity.
Right now, Nguyen trying to maintain his vertical base.
Doing a great job of splitting the legs. Oh, Gasanov able to peel one leg off the wall. But Nguyen's got really good hips. See the way he splits his legs? It makes it hard for Gasanov to collect the legs and pull him away from the wall. By keeping his legs separated like that, the takedown is very difficult. Not impossible, but it's difficult.
We are under 2 minutes to go in round one. Still trying to secure that single leg takedown is Shamil Gasanov.
Yeah, he transitioned to the single leg.
And the takedown comes for the Russian.
Yeah, that was a big right hand. He jumps on the back.
Looking for the rear naked choke is Shamil Gasanov. But Nguyen gets out of it still.
Great defense, great awareness for Nguyen to keep his composure, defend that choke. Gasanov jumped on that, being worthy of that name, the Cobra, striking very fast with the rear naked choke, but he didn't secure the position first, Ray. He went after the submission before the position, and that enabled Martin to defend it, work his way back to this, and keep this match upright.
Under a minute remaining in the first round between number 4 ranked contender Shamil Gasanov and number 5 ranked contender Martin Nguyễn. Nguyen wobbled with that right hand, but Gasanov unable to get the finish.
Good job with Martin to use that overhook to peel him upright. Now he's going chest to chest.
Stop! Break!
Oh, Martin separates.
Now this is where Nguyen has got to go to work with under 30 seconds remaining.
Nguyen carrying his hands very low. That helps him defend the takedown and dig underhooks. Gasanov, a lot of pressure coming from him. Nguyen seems comfortable with his back up against the wall here. Lands a nice leg kick though.
For Nguyen, he seems to be just willing to take it to round number 2, the bout is charged as a whole. So in his mind, he's got to be thinking, let me go ahead and really pick it up in the second.
This is too smooth. I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this, but that's what the people want. That's what I came here for. So we're gonna get into it. I like my coffee black, wife too. Don't turn this into no controversy, it's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off it ×2. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime and then why?
There's a reason why he's known as the Cobra.
Very true, very true. He strikes very fast, very quick. He jumps on that rear naked choke quick as a Cobra strike. Sorry to pun, but yeah, Ray, he's very, very fast.
Round 2, this one's scheduled for 3 featherweight mixed martial arts. 2 top 5 ranked contenders, number 4 Gasanov against number 5 Nguyen.
Good job by Gasanov to follow Nguyen, keep his back up against the wall, not allowing any movement. I need to see Nguyen stick and move. I need to see him putting jabs out there, getting on that bike, moving around this circle, utilizing the space.
They went to southpaw and then back to conventional, did Nguyen, trying to give Gasanov a different look to throw at him. For Martin Nguyễn, 13 finishes, including 10 knockouts, and you mentioned about that big right hand of his.
Let's go, action!
Has dynamite, and he has not thrown it so far in this early going to the second round.
You can see a welt developing on the lead leg of Gasanov. Some of those punishing calf kicks. I'd like to see Nguyen go back to it, and he did just that. Short chopping leg kick.
We've seen improvements as well from the boxing of Shamil Gasanov.
Yeah, he's always been a very good striker, but he chooses to take the path of least resistance and drag fighters down and choke them out and beat them up. But he's a very capable striker. Now he's answering back with leg kicks as he enters in off the push kick into the takedown attempt.
See if Gasanov can get Martin Nguyen down on the canvas inside the circle. For Shamil Gasanov going after the 17th professional victory in his career. Entering tonight's matchup against Martin Nguyen, he had a 59% takedown success, second most takedowns in one featherweight history.
It's almost like Nguyen is keeping his back against the wall to defend this, right? Because he knows if he's out there in open space, he's not going to, he's going to have a little bit harder time getting his back to the wall so he can defend these takedowns. He knows they're coming. He just needs to do more damage as Gasanov is coming in, because he knows it's coming, and he's just using the wall very well to defend these takedowns, splitting his legs, digging over underhooks and overhooks, and defending quite well.
But Mitch, in the second round, he's not making Gasanov pay as he was able to do with that right uppercut in the first round.
Okay? We're gonna fight. Let's go!
There's Mohammed Sulaiman, the referee, creating separation. Gasanov is working hard to get that position. He just needs to keep the activity going. He has to change levels. He's got to create space and strike when he can. Nguyen's shifting gears, and he's coming forward, looking to land big shots.
It appears as if there is a sense of urgency as Gasanov barrels forward, pressing Nguyen against the steel inside the circle.
Good job by Gasanov to get that leg inside his leg. But Nguyen's just using the wall very well as it's almost like another appendage. So he's using it to defend and really prevent Gasanov from chaining takedowns together, and he's positioned himself very well against the fence.
Under 100 seconds remaining here in the second round. And now Nguyen looking to go to the body and throw a combination towards Gasanov.
This is where Nguyen's dangerous, when he's in control of the space. Distance management, very good from Nguyen. He's just got to get the output going. He needs to get combinations flowing.
Martin Nguyen has an 87% finishing rate, so at any one moment, Martin Nguyen can end Shamil Gasanov, but Gasanov looks very relaxed in there. We are nearing the 1 minute mark in the second.
Yeah, the output hasn't been very high from either of these guys. They're just kind of getting stuck in the mirror. Need to be a little bit more active on the feet, because it's still anybody's game. Nobody's really done a lot. Yeah, now Sul is wanting to pick things up here.
Martin Nguyen has 10 knockouts on his resume. I would like to see a bit of a jab here to be able to try to keep Gasanov at bay, Mitch.
He's going to the body, and what that's going to do, it's going to drop that lead hand as well, and then he can come over the top with that shot.
Coming forward was Gasanov. Nguyen unable to land as we are headed down the stretch of this, our second round, between number 4 ranked contender Shamil Gasanov and number 5 ranked contender Martin Nguyen.
Nguyen's got dynamite in that right hand, right? There he is, going switch kick up top. And it just needs the right moment to explode all over your face. Dig into the body.
And that'll end the second round. We're headed.
Talking land banks. I waited for it, gotta get mine. Snag a seat up at the table if my man can't. Heading to a meeting, we're familiar with no briefcase. Just my mind in a free state. I got a plan through a vision, but it takes time. I'ma make mine. Summertime and then what?
Lightly, it could be Gasanov because he's pressing forward and he's kind of, you know, attempting things. But that big uppercut landed by Martin scored some points on the damage side of things. So it's close. I do believe that in these 5 minutes, it's anybody's game. If somebody shifts gears and goes, they can do it right now.
And smiling is Shamil Gasanov. Look at that. He's enjoying himself. Can Martin Nguyễn turn that smile into a frown here as the fight is judged as a whole? Third and final round between number 4 ranked contender Shamil Gasanov and number 5 ranked Martin Nguyễn. We'll see if Nguyen has more of a sense of urgency here.
Gasanov looking for shots. Martin pump faking the right hand, trying to get Gasanov thinking about it.
Gasanov with that front kick. And a right hand for Nguyen, and now Nguyen trying to pick it up.
Chopping at the legs as Gasanov is. Martin now takes control. Nice shot landed by Gasanov as he rushes forward. Nguyen keeping his balance very well. Gets back to the wall. Almost like a safe place for him, just to be there defending the takedowns. He knows that I think he's probably felt a lot of the best attempts from Gasanov. You know, so it's up to Gasanov to change something up here. I'm sure Martin wants separation to go back to striking, but Gasanov is going to have to change this. He's going to have to change levels. He's going to have to create some kind of movement, change some takedowns together. But Martin's got really good takedown defense. Go ahead, Ray.
Well, there's a reason why Nguyen is a former 2-division world champion, the most dominant featherweight MMA champion here. But he's got his hands full against that man. Shamil Gasanov going forward and trying for the takedown once again, trying to get deep. It's Shamil Gasanov. Gasanov looking to put Nguyen on the ground here. And separating is Nguyen, but still going forward, charging is Gasanov. Shamil Gasanov knowing what a big moment this is for him to be able to take on the former 2-division world champion. Nearly perfect as a professional is Shamil Gasanov.
Yeah, he's only had 1 loss on his record, and that was when he came to 1, and it's just been one-way traffic for him ever since.
Looking to extend his win streak to 4.
And it's showing aggression, so like there's not a lot of damage, you know, other than that uppercut that Martin landed in the early part of the round. But you know, he landed a big shot, right? He landed that big punch in the first round, which you know wobbled Nguyen momentarily. So that's kind of been the biggest shot of this fight so far as he dives in for another takedown. But great defense in the situation.
Good right hand moments ago by Nguyen, as he has just over 2 minutes to go to work against Gasanov. Nguyen coming forward more. But Gasanov very relaxed in there, composed on the feet against Nguyen.
Yeah, he's very calm out there. You know, he's felt power that Nguyen has, but his defense has been pretty sound, and he hasn't really taken a lot of big shots. But he knows that to get this win, he needs to get the takedown.
Move back to your corners. Yellow card. Both of them get a yellow card. Both of them got yellow card. Yellow card for both of them. Come on.
I'm not throwing punches.
That's okay.
A yellow card being delivered to both men. Martin Nguyễn and Shamil Gasanov.
Yeah, it's no surprise. Mohammed Sulaiman has warned them multiple times. He's created separation. You know, he's definitely encouraged the athletes as much as possible. But Nguyen is going forward, throwing shots. You know, he just hasn't been able to really, you know, land anything big because, you know, Gasanov is staying very sound in his defense.
Mitch, the yellow card means a deduction in purse.
Yes, sir. 10% reduction in their fight purse.
Right now, both men have just over a minute remaining to go to work. For Nguyen, you know, he understands he's got to be able to string together combinations and keep this fight on the feet. Overhand right that missed by Gasanov. As Nguyen trying to enter with the jab. Left hook that misses by Nguyen. It's right now, as we look at Martin Nguyen, who is trying to... There's a nice right hand. They both landed right hands. First it was Nguyen, followed up. The right hand was Gasanov. Under 30 seconds remaining in the third and final round here between these two. And now Nguyen aiming to go to the body, but unsuccessful in his attempt. Final moments of this top 5 featherweight MMA contender matchup between number 4 ranked contender Shamil Gasanov and number 5 ranked contender Martin Nguyen. We head towards the scorecards.
Now I run the front, call the shots, make the deals, know the deal, know what's up. Too much for the books, then I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, then I give it to my love. Once I make a million, man, a mil won't be enough. Watch me fake the struggle while I get it off the hush. Now it's jet blue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles. Summertime and then wild. Now as you come to an end, summertime and then wild, and it falls upon us. I want you to bring that energy summertime, and run that thing back, yeah, until next year. Summertime and then why, yeah, and why, summertime and then why, yeah, we gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Shamil Gasanov.
Martin, the gloves have come off, brother. I gotta give you your flowers. Tell us what's going on. Tell us what's going through your thoughts, your head right now.
Look, hey, shout out to Qatar for coming out and showing love, yeah? I swear, this is one of the best countries I've been to. And you guys coming out here and showing love to one championship, and even Chatri and the crew as well, man. It's been a blessing to be in here. But as you know, when the time comes, and I feel like my time's now, right? I feel like I've done everything I could. Even in that fight as well, I've done everything I could as well. I'm not trying to take the spotlight away from Bibiano, but I'm pretty sure today is my last ride, eh? Look, first and foremost, I'd like to, look, I was just a young kid with a dream. Shout out to Chatri, Victor Kui, Matt Hume, Rick Audie, for giving this kid from Sadlia a chance to achieve his dream. And I felt like I did that today. Up until date, 10.5 years in one championship, fighting at the top level. This is a goodbye for me, guys, honestly. I love you all. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Chatri and the crew, and most importantly, the staff. The staff of one championship, by far the best in the world. This is my time, guys. I feel like when it's time, and I feel like this is the right time.
Thank you for everything you have done. You will truly go down as one of the very best to ever do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please show some love to the legend, Martin, the Situation Nguyen.
Chuyển động cùng Võ Việt.